Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Irreplaceable, and I am your host Ira. I need to tell you about the major concert that changed my life. My November was changed because of this one concert. I was having the worst Mercury retrograde possible, and then the minute this thing happened, it changed my life. I am so positive. I am so excited stepping into December that I'm considering starting a winter arc. Dua Lipa, we need to take a minute and appreciate that girl. I remember back when New Rules were there, and I think this was her first album, I'm not sure, but I clearly remember the time New Rules went viral, the One Kiss dance went viral. Like, people were bullying her on the internet. It was insane. People were literally at her like, oh my god, why does she look like that? She has no stage presence. She's so boring. She's just another vanilla white girl. Like, she's an industry plant. Why should I listen to her? That girl was taking notes. And that's what I did at her concert. I took notes. It literally shifted my whole perspective. And I'll tell you why. That girl was bullied so much, she was hated on so much, and she could easily play the victim card. She could easily be like, oh my god, I have just so many haters and they're just worried that, they're not me. But that's not what she did. She took in the feedback, went underground, I think, for a year, completely changed her personality, stopped dating the losers she was with, and just elevated, or shall I say, levitated. I'm so funny now. Anyways, Dua Lipa, she changed her physique. She got into yoga. She started eating clean. I don't know, did dance coaching or what, because Radical Optimism Houdini, the whole dance cover, the steps, that's insane. When I saw her at the concert, my jaw was on the floor. This cannot be the same person. And this is the lesson. You can reinvent yourself as many times as possible. And when you're doing something right, the public will love you. People will love you. The sound of compliments is going to overshadow the noise of criticism. So, haters gonna hate, hate, hate. Players gonna play, play, play. Taylor Swift. But honestly, a lot of people have this mindset that once I reach to the top, once I have money, fame, wealth, whatever, I'm just going to stop working and take a vacation forever. Which she did. She would like have all these tours, and then she would go on a vacation. That's the perfect work-life balance. She honestly has cracked the code of work-life balance. She's unproblematic. She performs, she does concert, she blows people's mind away, she releases her song, and then she's always on vacation.
There's people online who say, Dua Lipa is always on vacation, which is totally wrong, because I'm British, so we call it a holiday.
She must have been to Japan 6 times in a year, and she takes her whole family. Affording a trip for your entire family. That's a girl who won at life. Oh my god, I don't know if she's the older sibling, but if I were her, my parents would be so proud. People still hate on her for that. And that's literally proof that you could be the most unbothered person flourishing in your lane. People will still find a problem to hate you. That's how you know they're jealous of your success. I saw her on stage. The stage presence she has, I cannot believe this was the same person that was getting criticism for stage presence. She has reinvented herself into the biggest pop star we know now. Massive. That is massive. And a lot of people have this mindset that, hey, once I earn this much money, once I become a number one, once like I have reached fame, that's it. I'm never gonna work. I am just gonna chill in my bed. I'm just gonna like relax. But the thing about her, and I feel like many people on the top, take her, take Taylor Swift, take BTS, take anyone who's absolutely killing it. Take anyone at the top. Why do they continue to deliver? I mean, you reached fame, you reached success, you are the epitome of talent. Why do you keep on making music? Why do you keep on going at it? Like, some people are motivated just by fear. Some people are motivated just so that they can pay their bills. What motivates these people to continue delivering and working hard? I always imagine that, because the moment I have a lot of money, I spend it and I relax and rejuvenate till there comes a time where I have to get more money, or when I'm panicking, or when it goes down a certain level. But what drives these people? Passion. When you reach a state where money doesn't really matter for you, you have two options. You can get out of the game and relax, but there is something that drives them to keep going, to keep working hard. And I think the answer is passion. It's this drive for greatness. It's challenging yourself. It's pushing yourself beyond your limits to see how much more can you achieve, because your story isn't over. And that's a luxury I feel not a lot of us can really have. Like, I see some people, like, even in real life, you know, when you see married people with kids, okay, they have their jobs, they work in the house, they take care of the kids, they go for their extracurriculars, whatever, they have their hobbies, and they manage to maintain their weight. Why do we see some people doing so much work and being so happy and content, giving in again and again, and then we see some people who are just tired? And I know burnout is real and depression is real, and sometimes we really, really get tired. But when I see some people literally killing it in the game, I want to know the secret. What's the secret that makes you want to keep going and performing even though you have achieved what you want to achieve? That's what we're discussing today. Another artist that absolutely blew my mind was Halsey. And y'all know her story, right? Like, she has some disease. I think she had cancer. I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong. And then she was pregnant and she was heartbroken, and then she's bipolar. How do people continue to just give and make magic and just blow people's minds away and be so electrifying that this one individual is able to capture crowds and has that kind of impact? Last year, I went to a Halsey concert. I had not listened to Halsey much because I'm not an indie girl. I'm more into the pop side of it. And I feel she's like this indie emotional girl. Like, that's what I felt when I think Badlands came out and stuff like that. So I went with another friend of mine. He's into rock, and another friend of mine who's into techno. This is our first time. We are standing there holding hands and literally staring at the stage going, what the stage presence she has. She's, I think, 5 foot nothing. She's so skinny. And I think she had like an insulin patch or something that she was not afraid to show. And she is an absolute rock star, killing it on stage. And that sort of made me understand why they're so different than the crowd. These people are not ordinary. You need to have some superhuman level and insatiable hunger for fame, power, and just pure talent. And one can argue that they are more talented than other people or they are God's favorite. No. Talent without hard work means nothing. And that made me realize the power of being consistent and doing your craft when you do something over and over again. You look at these Olympians, the way they ace it is they do it so much. Even after crossing the level of perfection, they keep sharpening it. And when you're at it, you become exceptional because you have mastered that one move 1,000 times. That is mastery. After perfection comes mastery. And reaching that is not for everyone. I really pray that I want to have this level of dedication and just like this aura about myself that wants people to invest in me, that will drive people into seeking value. And it changed my perspective on so many things. That's how the number 1% behave. We work from Monday to Friday and we live on Saturday, Sunday. When you make work play, every day is a Saturday. Saturday. Because we love Saturday more than Sunday. Let's just establish that. When you fall in love with the process of working, when work doesn't feel like work. You know that deep work, that meditative state you reach when you're working on something and you're so lost in it that you can't feel hunger anymore, you can't feel thirst anymore, you don't feel sleep anymore, you don't feel tired anymore. And then when you look at the clock and hours have passed, that is deep work. And I've read this book on deep work. It didn't make a lot of sense, but the main focus, the whole idea is, for anything to achieve excellence, you need to reach a state of meditation, of such high driven focus that is the only thing matters and everything else is silenced. That is deep work. Once you do deep work constantly, that it's literally a body function in you, you reach mastery. And I feel after a point, these people don't really want fame. They don't really want the money. They just like what they do. And isn't that what we all want? I need to achieve this level of honestly loving your work so much that it feels like play, and you're not really working for the money anymore, but you're working for the experience. You're working to live. Like, that's what feeling alive, feeling free feels like. And I think that's the energy they give out in these concerts. They are so carefree, confident, charismatic, and free that love is multiplied into the crowds. That's insane. That's intense. And lucky are the ones who can afford to do that. But you can do it in your everyday life. I want to leave a legacy too. Because these people, they're working on their legacy. This is what they want to be remembered for. If you're not doing something alongside something that helps you sustain, like your work, your primary work, it's going to help you sustain. You need to use that to fuel your passion, to fuel your purpose and find it and ask yourself, why am I really on this earth? What am I supposed to work at? Is it making someone's life better? Is it working on my relations? Is it just to have a good time? Have a good time. But what I am saying is, whatever you do, do it 100%. If you want to have a good time, make sure you have a good time all the time. Make sure you have the best time. And that it gives you some sort of source and energy back, and it gives you purpose. So you need to find that rhythm, because if you want to be great, you need to listen to this. If you don't want to be great, you can leave my podcast. If you want to be ordinary, if you just want to be a mundane person, that's fine. We all have free will. Go be that. But I always look at these icons and I go like, what drives you? Why are you so different and special than others? Why should we listen to you and not the rest? What makes you stand out of the crowd? And it's these exceptional qualities: not needing validation from anyone but themselves, having such high form of self-acceptation that others just automatically accept them, having so much confidence in not yourself but what you do too, that others see it as well. And 4, loving it. You have to be your number one fan if you want anyone else to love you that way. You just have to. If you don't believe your work is 100% the best, superior quality, if you're not a consumer of what you put out in the world yourself, no one will be. That is conviction. That is self-love. And that is a surety that I have reached this state where I am so useful. I need to be useful to other people. I need to spread this knowledge to other people. I need to tell other people how to achieve this too. It's brilliant. Going at the top gets lonelier. When you're on this journey where you're so crazy about your genius and you see the vision so well that other people don't see it and they call you delusional, because here's the thing. Everyone started small. Like, look at Lady Gaga.
Just look at Gaga.
When she started her vision, people thought she's absolutely crazy. People
thought she does not know what she's saying, she's just some wannabe, she's doing all this for attention.
Now, she's a cultural icon. And she saw the vision way before anyone else. Do you know she had a hate group on Facebook? It's called, I think her real name is Stephanie. It was like, we hate Stephanie, you will never be successful. And there were like so many people from her university, college in that group. Imagine having haters before you have lovers. That is so much hurt and pain. Imagine going through that and still being so locked in that you see the vision and you're not distracted. You're like, hey, I know I'm onto greatness. I know I'm into something incredibly big and I'm going to tap into that. And going on and on till people be like, wait, she is something. To have that kind of self-confidence and belief in yourself is all that I pray for. That is all I'm going to manifest. That even when no one sees my value, even when no one sees my worth, I see it to be absolutely fanatic about it. And call me crazy, but I'm going to make it happen. Not being afraid of failing, being experimental, being so chart breaking. You want to be so out of the box. And it's not out of just like attention or validation. It's the vision. A lot of people won't get that journey. You would be called crazy. You would be called delulu. But if you're willing to invest in yourself, to invest in that dream and to go all in, watch people support you. It's going to take attempts. It's going to happen in the first 20 times, first 50 times, maybe the first 100 times. But if you prove to the universe that you're just going at it, you're on it, you will eventually hit it. When you're trying to aim for something and you're constantly trying to do it once, twice, 10 times, there's going to be once, even if it's a stroke of luck, there's going to be one moment where you hit bullseye. And what you do after that is what people call overnight success now. Overnight success comes with days of hard work. Again and again and again. It's filled with sacrifice. You're going to lose all your friends because they'll start thinking you're crazy. You're going to have people say shit about you. Your own family will turn on you, not believe in you. You will go days maybe in poverty if you're poor. You will have no support. After all that trial, when you still pull through, that's when you'll be rewarded. That is what makes interesting success stories. Because there's always a chance that it's never going to happen. It's never 50-50. The odds when they're stacked against you, making it then, that is incredible. And that goes down in history books. And privileged you are if you follow that journey. And if you're on that journey, I have immense respect for you. And I hope, I pray, I manifest that you get what you're looking for. Just be at it. If you're looking for a sign from the universe to help you achieve, or just a sign from the universe that if this person says, keep going at it, if anyone says, I believe in you, I'll keep doing it. This is me telling you, I believe in you. That's all for today's episode. And if you liked up till today, do support me. Drop in a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've also had thoughts like this, and let me know if you went to the concert too, because it's amazing and I would love to support you back. And I genuinely say it, when I believe in you, I will support you. So if you're someone who is up and coming, if you have a dream that you're working on, put your YouTube, Instagram, whatever you're on, put it down below and I will support you. If you've come this far and you like what you see, do hit the subscribe button. Thank you for listening, and we're also on Spotify. I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to Irreplaceable. Bye.